Rule number 1, only ever apply your sealant, even if it's tubeless sealant, to a setup that holds air. If you already put sealant into a setup and that is the only way it will hold air, you're already making your sealant work hard. You start the clock on your sealant and you will use a lot more sealant from the very beginning. If you put it in an airlock, in an airtight wheel, then it's going to last a lot longer and you're going to have a much better tubeless setup. Also, it's going to be lighter. So a lot of people try and get tyres which are a little bit lighter, that have no butyl covering, and they seem lighter, they may be subtler, etc. But the problem is you're using extra sealant, which is heavy, to do the job of a butyl liner. So instead of putting 30 mil, you're putting 50 or 100 mil in. So just because a tubeless sealant will seal a tyre doesn't mean you have to, in the same sense that just because you've got a bilge pump on a boat, you would not set out to sea with a leaky boat or with water in your boat. It just doesn't make sense. So always pump up your tyre, get it seated and get it tested, and it brings us to another point in a minute. So everything's seated properly on the rim, everything's sealed. Pump it up, leave it overnight preferably. If it'll hold air overnight, you have a perfect setup. Then you add the sealant.